Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the Scotland post-match press conference. Delighted to be joined by Scotland head coach Scott Johnson and Scotland captain Kelly Brown. Once again, please, if I could ask you, if you have any questions for the top table, give your name, publication and or broadcast outlet. Thank you very much. Over to you for your questions.
Kelly, David Barnesman on Sunday, what's the kind of overriding emotion after that?
I think it's always hard, you know, in that it's so soon after the game, and so obviously I'm feeling a bit down because I felt that we had the chances out there. In saying that, you know, we played against a good side, and any chance that they got, they took. So I think, you know, we need to go away and we need to learn our lessons. But I thought we worked incredibly hard. But in saying that, it's a game that I feel we had the chances to win.
Scott, Tom English, Scotland on Sunday. Is the word of the day ruthless? They were ruthless and Scotland were not.
No, we might have been naive, I think. I think it's more naivety on our behalf. I think, you know, we had some youngsters out there trying to work their way through a couple of things, and we had chances but just didn't take them. But yeah, so I think it's more naivety in some parts of the game.
Richard Barth, Scotland Sunday. What do you make of Duncan Williams' performance?
Did some good things, a bit like all of it. But what I like about Duncan, he's attacking the line a little bit more. I like that fact. You know, when I first met him, I said during the week, he sat in the pocket, and I keep telling him pockets belong in jeans, and they don't belong on the rugby pitch. So get up and get in the line. And to be fair, he did some good things. Some not so great kicking, but you get that over 80 minutes. There's much to like. He's got a skill set that's good. It's made for Test rugby. But, you know, he was naive in some aspects of his game too.
What aspects pleased you? Scott, the breakdown was a terrific contest. Scott did really well there.
Look, that area of the game is when you're up against the quality we're up against. I mean, he's world class, and the back row's world class in regard to that. I was really pleased with the effort and the way we showed grit. And I keep saying we want to have an identity. We've got some young guys out there having their first run or very in their infancies of their Test career, and it's probably come a little earlier than they expected. But they didn't wilt. The naivety let them down, but what pleased me most is when they were under pressure, they never succumbed. And keep saying, I want the right people in the room, and the right people has to have the right character and the makeup, and I saw plenty of that today.
Scott, Steve Don on Sunday. Do you have any idea what your starting lineup will be for the Six Nations opener at the moment?
Look, I can't say that it's unfair to form going in, isn't it? I mean, I'm trying to predict form. I think it's got to be fair. The players get a chance. They've got another 6 or 7 games now to produce a bit of form. They've been told that, you know, like this was about expansion of the squad. So will the next summer tour will be about the expansion of the squad in the summer tour case, because we have to, because there'll be games outside windows and that, which I've elaborated on before. As we sit now, we did what we needed to do. We had a look at some players. We got some runs on the board, and that adds to a bit of competition, as I keep talking about in the squad. Well, I want to see the competition in the next 6 or 7 weeks. Some people put their hands up in some good ways, and they also know that other people are knocking on the door. So that's a pretty good thing and I don't want to be sitting here saying I know the squad, because that's not a good place to be. I want to know that these guys have to work to get in this Scotland team.
Any more, ladies and gents?
Scott, would you like to have an Israel Folau out there?
Now, if I've heard obvious questions, that would rank with one of the best ones. That would. I mean, he's a special athlete, special player. All accounts, a good kid too. So, look, freakish athletes like that don't come along very much, you know. And you know, we're missing a bit of our strike power. We accept that. We understand that. We've got quite a significant portion of our back division out, but when you got players like them, I mean, he broke us in ways that, you know, we'd like to sit as coaches and take all the credit for it, but you know, I keep saying you can't put in what God left out, and he stood in front of the queue and a few genetic gifts anyway.
Scott,
Sorry, buddy.
Andy, my name's Andy Newport.
Yeah, I know. I like the clobber today, buddy. Hey, the boy band today or not? Yeah.
Considering the guys who are out, does it encourage you performance today?
Look, like I said, it was about the character today. That's what really encouraged me, and the fact that the naivety of some of our players. You have to expect. It just comes. It just, when you're losing a bit of potency and you know those 50-50 breaks and you haven't got the wheels to go the extra 5 or 6 metres that you need to go, that comes at a cost. It does. But, hey, I can't buy this experience. I mean, careers are spawned in this. You're watching, I keep saying 24 months, 48 months. You have a look at where some of their careers spawned from and some names, and I keep going back to the fact that I don't want Scotland to be an easy team to get into. I want you to have to work from it. It's great for our pro teams, and this is an integral part of that step. And there was much to like, and I like character, and today they showed it, so that's fine by me.
You're talking about naivety. Where was the naivety most evident?
Look, I think there was naivety with a couple of the things we did, and the fact that you forget at Test footy, there's dangers across the park everywhere. You know, we went into lineouts and we had, some people playing early parts of their Test career, and without getting too personal, we just let ourselves down in times with a call or a jump or technique that puts us under pressure. We couldn't repeat our work, and that will come when you understand Test footy and what's required. Look, it's not a big thing that we can't fix, but character is a big thing I like, and look, I mixed emotions there. I mixed emotions because I just like it. I like the effort, and it's hard, when you're in this position, you see players get off. They're bitterly disappointed, and I want them to be, and I want them to hurt. The fact is, I can't sit there and say honestly that they didn't give me their all.
Scott,
Last one, please, David. Thank you.
Ross Ford came off fairly early. Is anything serious there?
Just a calf. As it turned out, the plan was only probably to go to half time with him. I really needed Pat to get some game time, so the plan was to replace with throw the front rows on and off. I mean, want to have a good look at Paddy at this level, so it just come a bit earlier. I mean, it's long term probably not. He's had repeat calf injuries. He missed the tour because of one. It's not as bad as that in early stages, so might miss a game or two.
Okay, last one from Georgina.
Hello.
Rugby's had a pretty interesting week, off-field injuries, suspensions. Did you expect that to help or hurt them going into this match?
I didn't expect anything, really. I expected. Look, when I say expect, they've got quality side. You have a look at their starting pack. That's their championship pack that's played together. They got their best 9 and best 10. They got their best 15. Yeah, they had some issues off the pitch. They did, but I'd like to think that any Australian side you play are quality players across the board, and so if you're saying I just expected a genuine Test match, and I think we got that today. I think it was a genuinely hard-fought Test match, and I thought the fireworks at the start and the dark was fantastic. I really got into that. So the preamble was good too. So I think all in all, it was a good hard-fought Test match. It's for probably two teams. Trying to to expand their squad. I think Ewan's done a great job in that way. He's been forced in some cases, but I think the expansion plans are needed for countries like Australia and Scotland with not a massive player base. You get a run of injuries and you succumb to injuries very, very quickly. So, no, I think it's exactly what I expected.
Thanks, Scotty. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen.